Okay, well, there are things. Points. Mushroom. Ah. All right. It's a rocky kind of a day, I think. This kind of fits the whole. Some other day. It's a beautiful pathway there. Beautiful trees. All right. What's this stuff? Materials. Got some more materials. I think that might be Hate Castle up there. I can't believe there aren't like guards stuff. That could be a good sign, that could be a bad sign. Oh, there's the summons. I was wondering about that summons. Seems like there should be a summons here, you know. I don't want to summon them yet, though, because they have a tendency to start attacking before I have even had a view of the area, you know, before I've even been able to see what's going on where, why, and how. A recon summon, that might be nice. You know, they can go around and plot the area for you. Of course, yeah, I guess I'd understand why they don't do that, because, yeah, you ask questions like, why can't they just do that on the map? Some such thing. Well, it's pretty around here. Kind of just would like to here and just hang out on this rock for a little while, but can't do it. Not the right time, not the right place, not the right person. So, guess I'll just keep circling the tower, the tower. So this then, yeah, I could just sit here and who knows? Probably make paper mache at some point. What was that? Acquire materials. Hey, yeah, flippity, flap. Alright, okay, so this was the place. Is this the place? Nah, that was a completely different place, I think. Hopefully I didn't do this place already. I might have done this place, you know. Sometimes I do things and forget that I've done them. Seek precious item. Seed. But I don't remember this one. The shape is still completely different than that other place that I remember climbing recently. I think that place had more floors. That's a pretty place to be, though. I think that would make a nice, I mean, you know, not such a bad place to live, maybe, until, what's going on? Until, you know, some land betweener came and, was wondering what it was all about, I guess. All right. What does this say? Time for jumping. All right. And I think that I sure have. Kind of remind me of that show Family Guy. There's a character on there that does that. When they've been, well, they just do it all the time, I guess, but I suppose, well, they might have been born that way. It's just hard to say. Huh. Mage. Magi. That could be it. But this, you know, this is starting to look more familiar kind of all the time as I go. But it just doesn't seem... Alright, so well, how many runes do I have? I should have probably checked that. Fort Hate. Funny stuff. Okay, yeah, that doesn't ring a bell. Sometimes I look different ways and don't see the ways that I've seen before. So, you know... Alright, and maybe it wouldn't hurt to do it again. Might get some more runes. So, like, what are you doing here? Are you gonna, yeah, just gush blood? gush blood there if I just chunk my silvery Wolverine-ish claws at you. Okay, so there's probably a rat around then somewhere, I guess. Somewhere, rat. Somewhere. Maybe. Could be somewhere. Could be anywhere. I'll say if you're going to storm a castle, you might as well make a bunch of noise because somebody's seen you anyway, I guess, you know. Especially with those parapets, you know, and all those columns and towers and what have you. You know, that's ringing a bell. I wonder if I ring any bells here. It doesn't seem like there's freaking anything around. Maybe I should have went back and, watch my own video, huh? Might not be so bad. I could stand the sound of my own voice. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe the light is, light is kind of, maybe jogging some memories. Yeah, and that's, oh, yeah, okay, I have been up here. Revenge, oh, revenge. Okay, yeah, well, all that stuff. And, what did I do up here? What could I have done up here? It's like a dream snake. I mean, you know, problems. There was a song. I think it was the Everly Brothers. It was called. This clearly was a memorable experience. Yeah, I think the song was called Problems. Okay, so where was I going? Maybe I shouldn't even. I don't know what else I could be doing. Just hanging out, I guess. Let's see. Fort Haight. That's Height, whatever. And, where am I? Somewhere in my own mind, I suppose. Yeah, there was its Everly Brothers, Problems. That's the name of the song, I think. It's a beautiful song. They're great bands. Guess they had a lot of problems because they wrote a song about it. Anyway, what was my point in that? Oh, yes, problems. That's what today might be named, problems. If I had a name for today, I guess it's a little different than the John Denver song. What did he sing about? He was like I think he said something, if I had a day that I could give you, it would be a day just like, I mean, he sang it beautifully, I guess, but, today would not be the day that I would give one that was trying to get days. It's pretty bad. Anyway, still no head in short likely crater. What in the world would that be? I think it goes something like that. Alright. Guess I'm leaving the Castle Haight. Yeah, it's a beautiful color, beautiful day, beautiful time, right? Beautiful time to be alive, eh? Yeah, so many people have so many things. Hey, a bear. Hey, good old bear, right? What are you doing here? Uh-oh. Well, I guess that. Haven't I typically been doing that on the mountain? Probably. Yeah, I think that I have. First time I've dismounted for a bear here in a while. Anyway, I'm probably just wandering around at this point, I guess. Alright, and there's this too, also as well. It seems like I had a goal at one point. And then that individual, that's a pretty time of day, I think. Where in the world is the cushion that I was using to cushion? Because the microphone has got some sharp points when I just rest it here, and I need something to light, so it doesn't just jab through my rib cage there and maybe poke me in the aorta or whatever in the world. Okay, so like, what are you selling? Well, jump off there then. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on.
Hello.
I guess maybe that was the...
Just stop by again.
Huh?
Please. Buy something.
That might have been the wake-up call of the century then. Let's see, what's all this stuff? Have you got different stuff? You don't have anything different. Trina's Lily. Material used for crafting items. Maybe buy one of these. Maybe buy that thing. Alright. Is this any good? Do I need any of this stuff? I have yet to cook or make or craft or create a single thing. Maybe his HP will be restored or whatever he calls himself. Whatever alias. Right. Let's see. I think I just came from there. Stop it! Alright, so, oh, that's the message. I thought that might have been one of those skulled golden rune things. What is this thing? Hey, this is, I think, maybe an open... Oh, yeah, that's the... Alright. Woo! Oh, yeah. Oh! I knew it. Yeah, so restrictive. It's alright. You just gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. Well, message say anything. Seems like there's someone yelling somewhere around. Be wary of beast. I never can tell. Did I go all the way down there? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. So down there then, I guess. Let's see. Some nice light. What's all this? It's some other lighting. It's very nice. Same lighting. It's pretty nice. What's all this shit? Looks like a wild boars. Good old wild boars. Just jump off the mount there, Martin. That's the best way. Bleach wouldn't do things backwards on me, would you? I mean, you know, surely not. Okay. Is that a buck? Might be a buck. Good old buck. And it seems like something's feeling buckish woofy. Wow. Call me the teapot. Alright, and then here we go. Maybe not teapot. There's a big old air tunnel. Current of the air. La. Air la. Alright. So, what are some more airy bits? Well, I guess jumping up there, that's one kind of, I guess. And, hey, there's another thing. I think I missed that one. Is that a wolf? Another boar. Isn't that wonderful? And, like, oh, there's another one. And, hey, I think something heard me. Maybe not. Okay, so there aren't any, yeah, maybe so. Yeah, well, yeah, I think I'm right back where I was. Where was I going originally? There's somewhere, it was pretty recognizable. Very pretty area, and I'm way off from it. Tell me if I see it. Maybe I'll see it. Maybe I won't. There was that place. There was the bridge. Oh, that changed that location. Was I just there? I don't think so. So here I was. Went down there. Explored some of that. Got some stuff. Finished with that. There's something over there. Alright. Yeah, well, there's that way, there's that thing, there are those things, there are those ways. So, got a building there. Got some rocks. Definitely rocks, a couple of giants. A little bit of what do you call it? Regiment. Might not be such a bad place. Waypoint ruins. Might not be so bad to fall in with them. You know what I need to do though is probably just hack and slash these things to bits since I'm here and see what's here. Run away now. Because all of these things are just brimming with life. believe. Most of it of the poisonous variety. And just streams and streams of them, and the pollination of life, and just in general, generalizations, pollinizations. Bunch of the color goldish yellow. Aha! You cracker! You freaking... Oh, what? That's what I meant to say. Where in the world did that come from? Freaking, I don't think that it's salty. Maybe it's salty. Salty and white and, yeah, I don't know. It's not white, though. Yeah, that was just a crazy misspeak, I guess. Alright, can we do this? Do you do anything besides just shoot a bunch of poison out into the air in general? Dang, this scimitar. And, let's do that. Cracker. Who says that? Does anybody say that anymore? I don't know that I've ever even heard that word since like the frickin' 70s or something. What is this? Like all those like exploitation movies. I think they're made with flour. Maybe that's where my brain made the jump from that to that. I have no idea. Like freaking flour to cracker. Maybe it has something to, I don't know. I think that as I came into this locale, there was one of those places where you could like go down and what does this say? And I might have just seen something else. Like what? Yeah, this was it. Back. Yeah. Shortcut. Yeah, this is not good. I feel this, it's probably not being maybe the best place to do battle without saving it. But there doesn't seem to be a save point around. Where am I? I'm right here. I'm here. Outside the Waypoint Ruins, oddly enough. Okay, and the last site of grace, like way over here. There's a site of grace there. And I killed like south, so maybe I could go that way and get back here where I need to. It would seem like there should be some kind of a site of grace around here, but I haven't seen any evidence of one at all. So, well, here's a, what is that? Oh, yeah. Here's a cliff face. Maybe I should use that. And, yeah, it might not be the best of options. Might be the worst. Anyway. Alright, welcome back. Whoa. Kinda. In this lighting, sometimes I look like one of the bosses in this game, honestly. Kind of, anyway. So yeah, where to, why, and how? What was I doing? Oh yeah, there might be a boss around here, and it don't seem to be any. Maybe if I could follow these things. There's the sign of grace. Maybe all this yellow stuff is leading to one. Maybe. There's some kind of a boss right up there at the, alright. Wonder which one they're going for, me or the mountain. Well, there they go then, I guess. Well, let's see. There's that fun stuff. Yeah, well, there's a jumping place right there. Does it record those? I don't think that it records those on the, what are they called? Wind columns, wind tunnels, whatever they are. Yeah, is there a site of grace down there? Have I been down there? That looks really familiar. At the same time, not at all familiar. And I just have this feeling about the boss room over there that, it might be a bit beyond me. Maybe not. Fort at night. Jump up there? No. Okay. Alright. Oh, there are the bats again. You know what, bats? Oh, well, I guess they're running. They're just flying away, probably. And another place with a bunch of wolves and a bunch of runes. Ooh, okay, alright. Yummy. Right, I think that might have been two at once there. Anyway, luau. I think that's a word. Alright, well, there's some kind of a thing there. Golden ring. Still no, still no site of grace. I think I still have a bearing on the essence that I'm headed for. But I'm kind of looking for a waypoint that's closer. There's just gotta be one somewhere around here. I mean, this is such a wide open expanse. And to have a boss battle right there. Maybe it's just like one of those, you know, the pegs that let you know that you could sit on it if you want to, but you're coming right back to it, maybe. It could be that too. Hey, woofs. Hey, this guy. Well, at least he was just minding his own business there. That's what counts. Right. I mean, who could do anything but? Somebody, probably. Woofs, woofies. Well, I don't particularly, I mean, I'm not a big wolf killer, I guess. They're just too much like dogs. I just don't particularly like to do that to them. I don't really give you all that much runes. And it makes me suspicious about this summon. Because who could, I mean, I guess, yeah, that's maybe why that's, I mean, I don't know that I can resist, like, you know, some kind of effect if you kill wolves on a wolf summon, you know. And I use that wolf summon, and sometimes it seems like if you kill wolves, they do worse. And so, I don't know, maybe there's something to it. Probably not. But you never know. You never know. Alright. What was that? Oh, yes. Okay, well, maybe I can get back to that bridge there. If I can get to that bridge, I kind of know that that's there. I have put 3 way markers. I need to explore those. I wonder how many I've got. There's that one that's kind of up there. Oh, you know, I don't think that I've done that cave. That was kind of priority. But then again, maybe I did and just forgot to remove the marker. It's a pretty place, but then maybe I went in there and it was just too much for me. That's possible. Anyway, now I've got 3. Maybe I can handle this one. It's a shame you can't put up, well, I don't know about shame, but yeah, it might be nice to be able to stick a message with the marker. Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with shame. I mean, this stuff's glorious anyway, you know? It's like teams of people, they just work and they gifted, talented, they're brilliant, workaholics, multitudes of different people just to provide entertainment, I suppose. The entertainment industry, that's what's up, I guess. Yeah, right. Yeah, essentially, saw that. This is a cave. Yeah, well, there's, probably all gonna attack me as soon as they see me. Yep. Ah, crap on you, you real horn blowing butt. What are you? Oh, you might be something I haven't seen before. What are you doing to my horse? You junky-ass sucker. I've seen your like. I think that I have experienced your ilk before there. I'm not sure that I would say friend, but you certainly have a countenance to you, I suppose. Alright. Frozen raisin. Alright, well, continue digging there, I guess. Where in the world am I here? Oh, you're gonna come at me? Yeah. Alright, fine. Some ruined fragments there, I guess. Well, it's always, yes, just invigoration. Anyway. Alright, and there's where my target is, over there. Yeah, this will work, right? I've interacted with, maybe this place is somewhere that I've been. Might be, maybe I've even interacted with that, but did not see the, I bet you I've already got enough runes to justify not doing that. Okay, maybe. Oh, you watching that crucifix there, making sure nobody steals that dude off the cross? Is that what you're trying to do? That your modus operandi? Oh, you got your horn there, don't you? Oh, maybe you want me to free it from the cross. 1,000 years dead. I don't know. Yeah, right. Behold, joy. Alright, and behold, weak foe. What is that? Try rump and then try head. Are they talking about me? It's that comment I made about. I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, there are a bunch of things on the bridge over there. Could be. I mean, enough people come at you, then I don't know what you're supposed to do. And then there's that. And then is there no site of grace around here at all then? That's just a thing in the middle of the frickin' nothing wilderness in the midst of what? Well, I don't know that it's nothing, but maybe something that used to be. I guess I could just go down there maybe and risk the runes. Or, the chances of me being able to do it, considering the size of the map, yeah, considering the statistics that I've seen, the everything gauged from all the stats that I have, and the fact that it took me that long to find the place. Yeah, it's not likely to happen. Maybe there's a site of grace up there. So these runes might be better spent, doing anything other than this. What's this? Yeah, nowhere closer, huh? Nowhere closer. one of these weapons. I haven't done that in a long time, and it seems like all I use is this falchion. But I just discovered the falchion. I just discovered it. As much as I use the thing, 10 stamina. Is that what it's called? It's not called stamina. That's what it is in Skyrim, I believe, and also quite a number of other games, but I think it's called something different here. Maybe it's still called stamina. No, it's still stamina here. Yeah, it looks like stamina, but yeah, that falchion uses stamina like crazy. I mean, even I think just like regular attacks seem to take a lot of stamina. Maybe that was just my imagination. Might be another dungeon over there. I think that's what I saw earlier. A statue. Yeah, that might be a more... I mean, that statue seems to be more upright. So, maybe it's pointing at that, which might be... who knows what. But yeah, I don't think that it's got a crooked neck. Seems like a straight naked statue. Alright, well, a couple different things to do here, I guess. I guess just, no, I need to, how far out. Side of Grace, closer to this place, but it doesn't look like there is one. It doesn't look like there is one at all. Maybe out there, So yeah, I've marked this location. It's number 3. And I need to level up again, or just spin these runes. But I don't necessarily want to spend that much time getting back here, but it looks like I might have to. Yeah, what a feint. What a fade. What a just incredible circumstance, huh? This is not an incredible circumstance, it's just so far out here. And it just happens to be me. What do you gotta say? What's this say? Behold tree. Praise seed. Tap love. Alright, and, yeah, how about that? I don't know. Well, I could have. What do you say now? Oh, saplings, sweet, golden, hearken, ripened. So that's only a sapling. Yeah, I guess so, because the big old one's over there, I suppose. So, you know, what you gotta do. I don't know, something about harvesting and ripening. Something about head, I guess. I mean, you know, anything about head. What about that? Hey, look at that. Oh, is that nice? Oh, so nice. Alright, and hey, boss, a head. Might as well stick one of them in a head, I guess. Let's see. Try. I already boss a head. That's probably. They're probably talking about the insides of that room ruin over here. Ah, come on. I believe we got the hiccups from something, probably booze somehow. Yeah, it's probably got something to do with what in the world would it have something to do with? Like oxygen needing more, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? What have I got for runes now? Status 43. So that's 1/3 of what I need to level up the next time. So what am I looking at? Yeah, I mean, this is about as far as I would have to go to get back to the wondrousness that is that place. Did I stick a... I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Why didn't I? Where are... Yeah. It might be the telephone. All right. A phone call. A moment. All right. Hi. Nah. All right, thank you. As far as I know. Nah. Good, good, yeah. Oh, yeah. 1:30 or however. Bye-bye. Ooh, all right. Uh, okay, so what in the world was I doing? It seems like the marker was removed from there. Even though that's where I'm trying. 3. Why didn't it record? What happened to the other markers? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Maybe the third marker. Maybe it's just telling me what I ought to do now. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe that's what I should take it as. Good old sign. So what's all this stuff? Is that what is that? And then there's that. Yeah, I've been here before, I believe. Well, it looks like that, unless these things just yield a whole bunch of hit points, but, might as well try. Runes was my, maybe they'll just yield a bunch of runes. Maybe they will. How you doing? You good? Let's see what that did. Hardly nothing. Well, wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? Okay, 4321. You just chilling here in the swamp, huh? Just like to chill? Uh-oh. 43. Hardly nothing. Look at that. I mean, the agony that you have to go through to just knock those things down. And frickin', they don't give you anything. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, anyway, yeah, so I'm almost certainly gonna lose my runes in there. And, got that. Well, let's try this place. That was still a location, right? Let's try the Third Church of Mary Ka. Good old Mary Ka. Woo, you like that? Yeah, just feel that wind there, baby doll. I got some deodorant. It's all blowing the other way. You're good. You're good. That's not a regular giant. That thing's moving different than some of the giants. And I think it's got armor. I'm glad I didn't attack that. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. Yeah, it just knows how to use the light. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, so there's that. There's a big one of those bears down there that probably gives me, like, you know, hardly any runes. So what are y'all doing? Oh, you're just flying around, just waiting. You're just trying to distract me. You're trying to make me think. Good old making me think. Aren't you kind? Aren't you kind? Okay, and here's some stuffs. And then that thing, and what is that? Oh, that's the other way. I was trying to get to number 2 there. I think I've already marked that, and then maybe I was talking about that at some point. I seem to recall actually marking that for the general sake of saying that that's where something was. That's kind of a funny occurrence. Isn't that a funny occurrence? Have I seen funny occurrences? Hey, wolf. It's just what I needed. Hey, man, this is like wolf heaven right here, I think. Yeah, well. Bang! Alright, oh, I think I've been spotted. Isn't that wonderful? Maybe the whole pack will attack me at once. Now I have no choice but to defend myself. Well, no, I probably need to run. I'm just, why would you attack me when I am apparently one of the pack? I don't know. Craziness. Maybe they're just looking for, smells, you know. Wonder how they feel about their own. Okay. I think there's a giant there. Well, would this be such a hard place to recover runes from? I think the giants give quite a bit of runes, but they take a little bit to take down also as well, I believe. But where is nothing around here either. This is just like no sog land right here. That's what this place should be called. This whole area right here, no sog land. Oh, great. Oh, yeah. Ah, great. I knew it. Alright, I don't want to run all the way back up here for a few runes. I'm just gonna run from you. You're probably faster running than me, I guess. Probably a lot faster. But, you know, I probably already chopped your ankle up and, of course, you wouldn't acknowledge it that way, probably. Oh, good. Oh, aren't you nice? Aren't you friendly and kind? Aren't you good? I can heal. Can you heal? Oh, good. No, you just have to rely on your own chopped up feet, I guess. Well, here you come again. Of course, I guess you're already gone then, maybe? Hey, that was a good show, boy. A good show. You dropped your shield, you were trying to feint him into doing exactly what it did, but you just didn't get away in time, and that's fine. Oh, you can't put that sword away even though you know he's swinging with that other arm? I'll think you pulled out his sword, brother. I hope we don't have to deal with it. We're probably going to have to deal with it here, aren't we? Oh, good shot. But you're about to lose it just because you haven't trained enough. Maybe you did train enough. I know you tricked me, I think, multiple times there. I thought that we had him sooner. Okay, so, like, what's the, yeah, 1,000. That's, crap. That's a lot to do for 1,000, I think. It's not even 1,000. It's like 900 or something. Anyway, what's that? Rolling. Okay, and, what in the name of the devils was that? Okay, so I guess we've... Oh, yeah, you're not allowed to ride a horse in there, I guess. Horse, goats. Anastasia? What? Oh, no. Oh, no. What is this? Is this another player? Surely not. Oh, they are. They know what I can do now. Ugh. What are you gonna do, Martin? You're just being a... What in the world? Why not be? I don't even know what this is. Well, here we go. Scorpion charm. Sacred scorpion charm. What happened? Is that something? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Because, like, that could be what? What could that be? I mean, like, people apparently can do that. Like, other players, like, you know, IRL or what have you players can do that. But I doubt that that's what that was. A lot of times, it seems like also the non-player characters in the game can do that. So I might have just screwed myself. I might have should have just, like, totally let myself, get butchered by whatever that was, so that I wonder about it. Like, you might be able, I mean, like, you might take out NPCs just by doing that. But that's the first time that, usually when those red being creatures attack, it's only happened a couple times, but usually I've been just absolutely outgunned, outmanned. Or just surprised to the point where I didn't even know what's going on. Well, it's only happened twice before. And it was so weird. And the same NPC that did it, it seemed like a non-player character. It's gotta be, but I don't know. I just don't know, but that's what that was. And what did I just get? I don't recall. Well, maybe I should get up there before it respawns, because it might respawn. Or she, or it, or whatever. Looks like loot up there, castle up there. Because, I mean, you can't really go back. It's already, for the Pete. Drawstring, lightning grease. Okay. Let's jump on this thing. I guess this. Maybe it is. I really don't know. I can't say. Hey, yeah, see, there's this stuff. What's all this? Alright, Site of Grace. Smoldering Church. It's all red. Let's grab the loot. Missionary. Friendship. And more loot. Nomadic Warrior. Okay. And, grab the... Where's the Site of Grace? I just saw the thing. Alright. Yeah, Anastasia. I hope I didn't, booger myself, I guess, by, like, by doing that. I don't know. Is this a popular place for... I don't know. Anyway. I need to watch it again. I think I can watch it again without, like, I need to check this and see if I can, actually. And that. It was the very last clip I recorded, I believe. And it's not that one. That's all Final Fantasy stuff. Maybe 1 is the very last clip I recorded. Surely I did the last 5 minutes. There's that. Not that. There's that. So what? Hey, I'm having to listen to my own self-talk, which is just tragic for me. Okay, yeah, what was he? Anastasia something? Tarnished Turpin. Anastasia. Such a pretty name. I like the name Anastasia. It's one of the first ones that I heard, I believe. I think it might be like a Disney character or something. Maybe that's yeah, Tarnished Anastasia Tarnished Eater. Huh. Yeah, Anastasia. That's such a pretty name. That's a Disney character, right? Fantasia. Okay, yes. Sacred Scorpion Charm. What is that? Sound so southern. I almost can't stand it. Anyway, Anastasia Scorpion Charm. Inventory. Anastasia. No. I forgot it again. My own voice seems to obfuscate my own voice. Maybe I'll recognize it by its picture. Some kind of scorpion charm. What could it do? What would it do? What could it do? Oh, come on. All right. This one. Say raises holy attack. Oh yeah, that's just what I needed. Whew. Why is this place glowing red? It's like yeah, sacred scorpion attack. Well, I can't use any kind of holy attack, I believe, but there's a sacred fracking. This is way beyond where I was even intended to go. I need to go up there. I need to go down there. That's what I was gonna try. Why am I up here? Why in the world am I up here? I do not know, but there's a castle that's glowing red. Jump on it! Why in the world? Why are you acting like it's... Yeah, it's like the Final Fantasy stuff does that same stuff. You hit the button, you whistle, and if you even, like, breathe in the direction after, you just don't get on the mountain. You just sit there looking and blinking and just wondering where your life went wrong, and then you gotta whistle again for your mount. Maybe it just needed that extra bit of food. Yeah, so I don't know what that is. Is that an actual, like an IRL individual, or is that I don't know. I might have to look that up. Because it says you got invaded. And from what I understand the term to mean, invasion means that someone from another server jumps into your server does whatever, but I'm almost positive that happened once, and it was kind of the same exact stuff, and it was another NPC. So I just don't know. I don't know. It doesn't really matter all that much. It doesn't. You can live, Martin. Live, Martin. Anyway. Well, I guess Martin couldn't live through that one. Where is the that was freakish. That's what I get. Now look at that rock face. Well, that's neat that it came out there, I guess. How many runes did I get? Did I get any runes from that? That's not so bad. It's almost halfway to where I need. Yeah, and then this thing. Look at that. That's not a trap. Nature. Okay. And I was just completely, totally looking at the skull here, I believe. And then, is that something? Alright, what is that? Individual. Hello? What do you hear? Oh, here. I've got one of those, I think. Yeah. Got one of those spears. It's hard to attack somebody that's just sitting there looking out at the ocean, I think. Could be anyone, could be anything. Might be a guy that's thinking about the invention of the next great bacterial cleanser. Might do it. Might invent it. Alright, so here I am, out here. Got that. I'm going this way. Smoldering church. Maybe I don't know. There could be so many explanations, like maybe people that, you know, immediately get killed entering. That would be an idea, wouldn't it? Like, you know, you invade somebody's world, they immediately find you or have some kind of a perk or something or whatever that just immediately just sends you to wherever, and you end up there, and you end up at somebody low level's world like mine, and I guess it I don't know, maybe it even cuts your level in half. Who knows, you know? I don't. That would be a good idea, right? I mean, yeah, maybe. here. You know, I think I've been here before. Try something. Anything. Just as long as it's something. Ooh, that's a pretty ocean. Look at all that. That's nice. That's just beautiful. Anyway, read message, phrase the earth tree, try jumping, just straight down. Yeah, it might not be so bad, really. Might taste pretty good. Do you have enough stuff to go with enough salt? Might be the best way. Liar ahead. Just read your message. Where's the other message? Okay, there it is. Jumping off. Well, that's... I don't know that I've ever had any success in jumping off. Another one of these. Crunch. Alright. And again, coming back to there. Did I try that? That's the tower that I thought that I was climbing earlier. I must have done maybe both of those towers. Maybe sort of. Yeah, I remember there were a bunch of frickin' flying stuffs around here. Okay, no, you know what? I don't think that I ever explored these towers fully. Yeah, I haven't seen that. Summon Water Village. I mean, maybe I did briefly in a dream. Summon Water Village. But I was in such state that I have no recollection of it. And it seems like it would be a name that is just, great. Beautiful. Summon Water Village. Because, like, that brings all kinds of thoughts to mind. Summon Water... Poseidon, you know, Poseidon. So many games have Poseidon. What are some other? Mana, like Legend of Mana, the Summon Water. Dine? Is Dine the water summon? I can't remember. It's been 20 years. But, like, yeah. Dine, probably. Water, some kind of water thing. Might have been Dine. Anyway, what's this? Is that something? Is that a cave down there? But I think Dine was the one that could summon stuff, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, it's something. I think I might have watched a video on it, like, you know, 5 or 10 years ago again. They re-released it, the Mana series, Square Enix did. It's a beautiful game, beautiful game. Thought about playing it again. Speaking of tree, what was this? This is Eidos? Wasn't this part? No, anyway, Visions of Confusion. This is from the people that did the Dark Souls. It's not Eidos. What is this studio? I mean, it's the... Why is it so hard to remember? Beauty, probably. It's just so different than what I'm thinking about right now. Elden Ring Maker. I bet nobody's looked that up. From Software. Elden Ring, From Soft. Bandai Namco. I think they do the, they didn't do the, I should not, Double Dragon, who did Double Dragon? Was that Bandai? That wasn't. Non-action, From Software, Bandai, Hideki. Miyazaki collaboration towards Miyazaki produce more successful narrative. Yeah, I should look up Bandai Namco. They did stuff. They did other stuff. They did stuff years ago with Nintendo. That's a beautiful building. Well, that's a nice looking place. Namco Bandai. Originally Namco Bandai. Where's the list? Ace Combat, Tekken. Yeah, I think I played Tekken. Dark Souls, Pac-Man. Yeah, Pac-Man. Well, oh, that was a neat game. I played Pac-Man for Super Nintendo, I think it was. Yeah, that was awesome. That was pretty innovative. He could, like, he had homes, and it was, RPG. It's beautiful colors. Next, Konami. That's a Sword Art Online. Oh, that one looks cool too. I haven't played that one, but it looks beautiful. Man, Presto. What was I doing? Irvine, California. Lyon, France. Yeah, Bandai Namco owns Pac-Man. That's crazy. I don't know why that's crazy. I mean, it's crazy good. I don't know that I like that word, but anyway, that's what it is. That's kind of what my generation used, I guess, to express. Yeah, that's what I used to say. That's when I was in high school or whatever. That's crazy. That's some crazy stuff. That's crazy. Anyway, Tekken, Gundam. I think I played the very first Gundam. I rented it. It was a rental from like a video store. I didn't get very far in it. It was just really hard. It was just so hard. I was really young. I think I was like 12 or 13 at the time, but it was just, it was just hard. And, I didn't have my own money at that point, so anyway, what was I doing? What am I doing here? I was just looking up Bandai Namco, I guess. Elden Ring. Yeah, because I mentioned it. Why did I mention it? There was some reason that I did mention it. Maybe I was looking for a connection somewhere. Seems like there was something. Tarnish, third person. Maybe the individual. Yeah, Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco. Something like that, probably. say that only because, like, I think bonsai is spelled the same kind of way, and they say that bonsai and then bondi. Man, anyway, it's a beautiful language. Wow, it's a beautiful language. You know, Japanese, all those Oriental languages. I've started to learn them, but usually as soon as I start to learn something, somebody's like, "Hey, come play," or you know, "Hey," I do the same. So I haven't really had a chance, but but they're beautiful languages. Yeah, so many languages. Greek. I would like to learn Greek. That's one of the prettiest. I think I don't know what it would even take to. I'd probably have to go to school. That's what most people have to do, learn Greek. But man, it's beautiful to hear people read. It's so rhythmic. Yeah, the Oriental languages are beautiful as well. Yeah, they're so symmetrical. Anyway, what was I doing? I don't even know. Okay, let's see if I can get wherever it was that I was going. This way. Alright, well that looks just like a place that I'd really like to be, unless it's not. This is the place that I was that I've been headed for the past couple of days. Finally found it. Maybe I should make amends here and pray in these bushes, or do whatever in these bushes. But maybe not. Maybe I should just go down there and circle this place until I find whatever in the world I was looking for. No, I don't want to come at it from that angle. Because there are other places around here. There's this way. Not that way. This way. Oh. Okay. What's all that noise? It's disconnection a bit. Alright, yes, no. What in the world? Okay, well, let's see what's over there. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's something. That's got to be something. There's no way that could not be something over there. Okay, let's try that first and then come back. And, because this is probably something, but not as something as that, I guess. Alright, and then there's the other side of the bridge that I've been looking at for weeks, I believe. Wow, I have, oh no. Well, what was I doing here? Oh. And the and yeah, the mic started to slide down, and I don't think that it's been that way for long, but it sure did. Let's say there, buddy. That's that dude. Oh, wait a minute.
Sorry.
Eh.
I didn't realise you came back.
Yeah, I wonder how many times I've been here. And still none of that stuff. No. Alright, this way and not that way. This way, kind of, and apparently not that way. Nope. Yes, this way. And not that way. Not that way. Maybe it's only at certain times a day. Maybe it's only the tide, but I could have sworn that I saw a way to jump down there. Maybe I did not. That's fine. Because, I mean, it only seems relatively mildly interesting anyway, I suppose. Yeah, so, there it goes. Well. So what was I even thinking about before? Something about, just sheer humanity or something. I don't know. Anyway. So, like, something's coming after me now, I guess. Oh, yeah, it's all those Stalfos. Aha! Yeah, yeah, might as well jump down. Do it again. Again, I wonder about this. I mean, if I just keep letting these things come back, you know, staff status 8239. 8239. 82. Okay, so they give you nothing until you do them. Incompletely, I guess. That's just hard to believe. Status, yeah, 8295. So much after that. All of 30 runes. Icon. Alright, so let's get out of here. That's amazing. What about that? What's this? And this up here, all the way up here. Nope. Okay. And then this other thing. Did that. Got that. I think I pretty much explored all this area. It'd be nice if I could, like, tag it somehow. Maybe in my own mind. Right, and then that, and then this, and then there's that guy. Yes, I bet this is gonna be painful. He's already disappeared on me. So, I guess I should just let him be then for the moment, I suppose. Alright, you're gonna jump up on me from somewhere? Fine. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. That might not be the best thing. Can I grab something from there? I actually can do that. You just gotta come up on me and do whatever it is to do, meet whatever it is to meet. And jump around, jump around, jump around. How? Are you gonna chase me out the swamp there, bud? Maybe not. Oh, good. Yep. A bunch of rabbits and the thing and the thing and then the buttons. Good old buttons. Gotta love the buttons. They seem to bury themselves in my head, dance around, and say, nope, maybe another way. Okay. What was I thinking about before? There was something. Maybe I should stop it there because there was something that was kind of interesting to me. Well. Okay, so I guess you're ready to do it now, Dragonfly. Alright. That's pretty beach anyway, I guess. So yeah, they're just gonna nickel and dime me there, and that's all I would get if I would sit here and do whatever, I suppose. Nickel and dime. Seems like that there might have been a boss here at some point. I know where one boss is. I think there's the thing on the river, whatever that is, and a bunch of things there. Whatever that is, and that. How many of these things do I have? 2. So all I need to do is jump out in the midst of the Butamus and this. Yes. Okay. No. Alright, okay, no, none of that. Why you got to be that way? Martin, why you gotta be that way? Why you got to hit the exact opposite of the thing that I want you to do? I guess he just wants to kill some turtles. That's the thing about this guy. He just wants to slaughter some turtles. He just loves the turtle soup, I believe. This is probably Shredder here, you know, he just loves to kill the turtles. I don't particularly want to kill the turtles, but for some reason my thumbs and this character that I'm playing just wants to kill turtles. So anyway, There's none? Not a single one. Okay, right here. Water Village outskirts. Alright, so I got to go up here and just do some stuff here at the Lens Rise. And I guess maybe these things are even probably chewier than turtles. Who knows? So, like, what am I thinking about? Food? 8 of these things take all of 5 minutes, and that's another level. Yeah, I wonder if it would be any quicker on the horse goat here. I should really name this thing, I guess. That might be better. What would I call it? Bibby. Just call it Bibby. Horty goat. Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe Horty goat. I think that's the big old dragon flying boss god thing. Yeah, Horty goat. Let's try Horty goat. Yeah, I'm just riding the old Horty goat here, and back on the old Horty goat. Well, where are we going? There was one. Jump off! For the love of everything good. Jump off. On the name of tarnation. Yeah, goody. Alright, 2. No, that ain't right. Just jump back on, Horty goat. Might as well jump back in there. Woo, it's a nice rest. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nothing like staring at it. And there you go. Yes. How many is that? Some number. Yeah, 3 more. 4 probably. Yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Jump off the Horty goat. Where are we going? Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Okay, see what else we got. More of the horde goat. Good old Horty goat. Hey, aren't you beautiful? Aren't we all? Where's the beauty? Good old, good old. Where's my jaw? Okay, so like, what was I doing then? Oh yeah, looking up horty goats, poetry. How many is that? Oh yeah, one more, I guess. One more beautiful thing. Beautiful soldier, salient. So good, so great, so mighty. Alright, well, let's rest here then once. Just don't want to get off there, do you there? Anyway. Alright, one more then I guess, and then try some hard stuff. Hello? Hello? Ow! What are you trying to do? Alright, what was that? Yeah, more stuff, I guess. Oh, what was that? Status? Yeah! Alright. That took so long. So painfully long, I believe. Big old dragon watching me. Probably calculating all this. Yeah, so what does that do? Nothing, hardly. 27, still trying to get that. Does so much. Physical, VS, all that crap. Endurance, so great. And, that. Could do the holy thing, because I got some holy thing. I think that increases holy, right? Probably. What have we got there? Arcane, something. Intelligence, yeah, need so much more of that. It's unreal, but 9, 10, 11, 2 points of it. Dexterity. Alright, not doing nothing, huh? Not doing nothing. Okay, vigor it is. Vigor. That's the word, vigor. And it increases the fire. It's such a beautiful thing. Could just keep going strength and just have no HP, I guess, at all. You know, maybe that's not so bad. Well, we've got that. It does do a lot. Let's do that. Yeah, I like that. Alright. So, what is this? Third Church of Rika. And, yeah, where's the 3? Oh, there was something I was planning on doing there. Oh, not now, naturally, because why? I don't know. I'm probably running from. It's almost 12. It's midnight. Yeah, it's pretty early actually, I think. All right. Yes. Yes. Alright, Waypoint Ruins, and then there's another one. There is one more that we were just going to go into. I think it was here. Yeah, and then the Waypoint Ruins. So let's try this. Alright. So like, now I've got just so many ruins. And then there's there is a staircase in here that just absolutely leads down to beautiful things. Hey, why are you, what? Why would you, what? Oh, the audacity of it all. And, oh no, really? Oh, I thought that we were friends at one point, and what have you done? Why have you done that thing? Alright, what is all this? Is this the same beauty that I've seen before? What's this? Oh, a mushroom? Oh, wow. Wow, indeed. How beautiful. Okay, it seems almost as if there was something here that had one of those ladders down to just an incredible nature. Maybe I was wrong. Perhaps I was heard. Yes, different time, different place, perhaps. Anyhow, yes, no. I'm disappearing this time. You're disappearing. No. You're gone. Very well, fine. How could that be? What? What are they doing? What are you doing? Oh no. Couldn't be. It really couldn't be. You can't. You can't. Surely not. Just return so beautifully. With all of that. No. Surely not. And you missed? Okay, so all this music is playing. So beautifully. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is that a giant over there? It couldn't be. Yeah, there's that place at least. It seems as if there was another location. Is it there? Is it here? Seems as if there was another boss, like, right around here. That was, what? It was completely different. Yeah, here, right here. Let's try it. Let's try this one. No, this is not different. I think that I've already done this, and this is, Hopefully the turtles don't start attacking themselves. What is this? Beautiful? Yes, beautiful. Okay, perhaps that it is. Yeah, I don't particularly want to, maybe eventually if I need some turtle stuffs. I don't know. Hey, I've already been down here. Wow. It is beautiful. Maybe I wrote that message. No, I did not. Of course I did not. Why would I not? First off, something incredible. Yes, I don't know. Maybe I did. And then there's this Summon Water Village outskirts. Third Church of Marika. And, Waypoint Ruins. Way out there. Okay, well, I didn't come at it from this way. So let's try it this way, shall we? Perhaps we shall. Limgrave. Ah, beautiful. I need to check out whatever in the world that is. That non-naked statue over there. Well, what are you, a crab trying to look like a turtle? Beautiful, aren't you? Aren't you something? Anyway, what is this? This could be something. Oh, yes, it's the cells. No, that's some kind of odd fire. Surely not. Surely not. Surely. Very well. Okay, so here we have this. I thought it might be the death of a salesman there, but wow, that's way up there, I think. Yeah, no, I try not to kill the salesman. Hopefully I do not. Death of a salesman being... Why kill a salesman? What are they gonna sell? Hey, what is that? Could that be glowing? Oh, good shot, old boy. Good shot. Yes, indeed. Wow, how very astute. How very wonderful of you. How incredibly poisoned. I mean, it's almost as if you don't have to mash any buttons or think at all. Wow. Have you done so? Incredible. Wow. It's almost as if you weren't there ever at all, and were just perfect in all of your ways, and saw all of the things. Alright, where did those poor unfortunate runes go? So, yeah, back up that way, I guess. Hey, there's the guy. You wouldn't probably want to do that fair, would you? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and 1, 2. Oh, there's the sword. You missed the sword. How about every time I taste tea? How about every time I say tea? You feel the sword, buddy. And tea. And tea. Hey, you dumbass motherfucker, you stupid piece of shit. Oh, that was bad. And tea. And tea. And tea. I know this guy swings so slow. So slow, it's horrible. And tea. And tea. Hey, you finally did it. And tea. Oh. And tea. And tea. Really? Oh. Yeah, thanks, bud. Alright, you summoned all of the wonderful things that are in nature. Good for you. Alright. So, like, yeah, so what am I trying to do here? Back that way. More of them. I don't want to fight more of them. They're all so just, ugh. Wow, that's sprung. I wonder where in the world that comes from. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's like youth, I guess, or extreme age or something. I don't know. I just don't know. Anything, anyone, what in the world? It's all the music. Whatever. Alright, so like, that thing probably gave what, like, nothing hardly. That almost doubled it. That was like 700. We didn't, maybe it was trying to warn me, I guess. It's possible. Anyway. There's probably an officer and a gentleman. That's the way it goes, you know. Officer and a gentleman was just like, you know, okay, fighting me. You know what you're thinking. You know it could be. You know where you're going. You know what's up, and you're about to try to do something that, what in the world? Did I? Oh, yeah, that was done already. So yeah, maybe it was, just a warning, kinda, sorta, maybe. Huh? I don't know. I don't know. I just, what's all this? Hey, another one of these. That's awesome. Oh, is that the big? Yeah, that's the big baby. Woo! Ah! Ha, ha, ha. Woo! Ha! Woo! Ha, ha, ha. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. See that scimitar thing, man? It's like crazy, kinda. And here it goes. It's just so quick to like frickin' do all this stuff. Yeah. Come on, switch off there then. Yeah, I don't particularly like the scimitar now. Just because it seems to, just absolutely rip through the, freaking stamina. It's just a stamina hog, I believe. How much stuff do I got now? Hey, I think I actually lost some. Awesome. That might be best. Hey, that might steal stuff. Yeah. That's that's maybe not so bad. That's maybe not so bad. Maybe it's not so bad if they just take everything and steal everything. You know, all that poison and stuff. It's just... Anyway. Tri-card counter. Horseback battle. Weak foe head. Is that... Oops. For the freak of love. Yeah. Well, might as well go for it. Yeah, take it out if you can, I guess. Sleep with it, Martin. Eat it, take out the thing. Let the wolf, he thinks you're doing it. All right. Well, yes, yes, indeed. Which way? This was the way we came in. Where did the wolves go? I guess they, found solace, finally. I don't know. Hey, what is this? What does this say? Yeah, I've already done that, I believe. Always stars. Always weak foe. Maybe you're just too strong for the foes that you're fighting. Wouldn't that be tragic? Okay. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, here we go. Hey! There's still some bourbon in here, I believe. Virgin bourbon, 101. Peace be with us all, I suppose. Yes, peace be with us all. And what tea am I drinking with this bourbon, which tastes delightful? Turkey Hill Diet Green Tea. It's a beautiful blend. If you like bourbon and tea, which I have grown to absolutely adore, I suppose, having tried almost every mixer ever, and tea seems to almost be bourbon. Cheers. Maybe you won't. Yeah, Coke. Maybe Coke will be all right for you. Or then again, maybe start with tea and maybe Coke will be. Anyway, there's no sugar in this, and yeah, I'm not a big fan of sugar, I guess, because of yeah, so many things. I do like the sugar. Every once in a while, I'll just pig out, eat cakes, whatever. But anyway, I need to solderize this Touch Grace site. His Grace, hopefully they're not someone. Hopefully Grace isn't someone. Touch Grace. Who's Alright, so there's this way. See what's down here, I guess. Woo! Ha! Is this what is this? Always teacher. What is this? Oh, yes. You know what I need to do there. Let's just imagine if, a student came into my just busted up all the stuff. Anyway, I've got to go use maybe one of these pots that I didn't destroy, or who knows what else. back then, I guess. I might have to, I don't think that anything's really happened at this point. Yeah, so I might just have to, jump out of this thing and, yeah, cut a lot of that out, because that's a long time to not have anything happen. Okay, well, what time is it? 12:40. Well, yeah, maybe it wasn't all that long. How long has it been? Almost 3 hours. Maybe I can talk to this being here.
Tarnished, are we? I wonder you should turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here? A yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me? Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle, or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Yeah, well. Yeah, well, got this. Do I have any scrolls? Academy scroll. What is that? Got this. Fires a horizontally widening magic arc. Folly of glintstone crystal shards. Shield damage negation. Well, that's not so bad then, I guess. Okay, so what's the Academy scroll? Let's check that. Then not in thought. Alright. I guess there is an Academy scroll then. So that's good, I believe. So I still have that. Where is that? Nothing, huh? I don't even think that I have an Academy scroll. Yeah, I just don't believe that I do. Guess I can go about this. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I might not even have a frickin' Academy scroll. So, that might not be so bad. Ah, there it was. Yes. Alright, go to a learned sorcerer to acquire new sorceries. Can I look at it? Simple view. Switch view right. Yeah, apparently all I can do is give it to a learned sorcerer to acquire new sorceries. Well,
Young apprentice.
first things first, yeah.
You are a tadpole when it comes to magic. Infantile. Without the legs to walk. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance. Now, shall we start learning?
I guess give her the scroll. Might as well. Don't know what else I can do with it.
Is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days.
Maybe it's pretty.
This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice.
That's probably the best way. Let's see what this even gives then. Yeah, so did it. What's new here? Nothing. Enhances right hand armament. Magic. Volley of glintstone, crystal shards. Magic projectile, glintstone. Magic projectile, glintstone. 3 shooting stars. Pursue foes. Yeah, well, great. Save, short clip, 3 minutes. Yeah, well, that's good, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'd need to jump out then at some point. Yeah, I guess I need to do that. Where to for and why? I don't know. There was one more thing that I was going to do. So, maybe I should do that right quick. Just see what's happening. Maybe it's just, what you got to do, why, where, all that. All right. Okay, so where was the 3 mark? Probably there, right? No. There's the 2. That was the 2 mark. Wasn't anywhere down there. So, like, yeah, that's just... Guess that's nothing. Alright, well, let's go that way then. Well, there's a lot of grass and rocks. How many 2,800. Yeah, I was just going to jump down somewhere in here. Just to see what's going on. Maybe it'll actually be something beneficial to me if it's like, other than just, you know, fighting stuff. Or, yeah, other than just, magic. Does pretty much nothing, I guess. That sounded like a... anyway. All right. Yeah, I think that there was, something that, yeah, like absolutely, was Drink the pot. Drink the potion, Martin. Drink it. Drink it. Can you drink it? No. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, a lot of that's my fault, Martin. I mean, I think sometimes you can swing faster than I, What do you got to say there, bud? What? Jimmy humans. Mother's been taken. Okay, it seems sometimes like some of these games just absolutely just want to fill up your, it's like they're determined to fill up your short memory, I believe, you know? Like the, yeah, that's what it's called, right? Short memory. The small memory from the, it's like you gotta save it 50 times. All these tiny little stories. Anyway. That bear again. That was not there before. You weren't there before. I know. Why did you come here? Alright, where are the runes? I'm gonna listen to you there, Miss Bear. Or Mother Bear, whatever you might want to call yourself. I think they're just telling me not to go down there. That's what it seems like. I mean, they literally had their paw out, like right in front of that gate. So, so I don't know. I guess I won't go down there. So it's like a bunch of apes here, I think. Oh, good show. Y'all guys got it, baby. Yeah, you're just so good, so great, so gracious. Oh, no. Really? Oh, well, that was enough then, I guess. Hey, here's glass shard, glowstone, ruined fragment. Yeah, I guess that's enough. I'm really not sure. I don't know. It's kind of an odd night for me, I think. Not really certain why. I'm just trying to stay afloat, I guess. Yeah, I mean, just go play some Final Fantasy, or maybe just sleep, or just keep on drinking. I really don't know. I don't know. Yeah. This glass is kind of an interesting glass. It says Glen Morangi, you know. It looks like it's got a... you know, one of those things that you read with your phone on it. What's it? QR code. Definitely looks like a QR code, kind of, but it's so beautiful and ancient looking, it can't be that. It just can't be a QR code, I think. It just can't be. Yeah, so I'm not sure what now to do. I was gonna do that Ruin set there, but there's a big bear there that wasn't there before. I think I might have just, did I kill the bear or did I run from the bear? I think I might have ran from the bear after it started doing, you know, like AI stuff that's impossible to beat. That's probably more than likely. Yeah, so what happened today? What happened today? It was just a beautiful day, I think, you know. Another great day in the wonderful, wonderful countryside. I think I might have drank enough to forgot what happened today by now, so that's cool. That's that might be the goal right there. I mean, I don't remember now. So that means I've probably drank enough to at least forget. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, there's still the big bear that's, maybe it was these other ruins down here. It couldn't have been these. I'm pretty sure it was like a ruin that had nothing else near it. You know, nothing else near it. it was like, yeah, pretty sure that was it. Anyway, maybe one day, I guess. Maybe one day. Eh. Eh. Maybe I should go, like, get one more level. It would be 5 times this. Yeah, it would totally be like 5 times this thing, I think. Um, it's just a beautiful day, I think. Just absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's the kind of day that showcases the beauty of humanity. You know, it was like people. They just are so incredible. You know, their thought processes, their giving nature, their lovingness is just so great. Their artistry, their know-how, their improvisational skills above all, I think, just to make everything better. And that's what today was. That's what today is. You know, it's just like today is the day for just incredible things. Because all you need is love, like I think the Beatles said. And yeah, it still holds true. You know, in spite of everything, with all of the human tears, you know, with all of the knowledge of everything, all of the beauty and all of the grace, all of the timing, all over the place, right? All you need is love. That's what they say. That's all you need, love. Right? Right? All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love, brother. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Right? Huh. Yeah, so where was I going? Alright, there's there's one of those good old sites of grace. I think that there's a bear guarding that down there. What about that? What about that? What about that? That's the one that I was heading to, but before, no bear, now big bear. So I guess I'll just jump out of this thing. I suppose I'll just jump out of this and maybe do something else. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Maybe do something else.